Om. The Bhagavad Gita is the most treasured and famous of India's spiritual texts. Composed of 700 Sanskrit verses, the Bhagavad Gita was written in the 3rd or 4th century BCE as part of the epic text, the Mahabharata. The Gita, as it's commonly called, is a dialogue between the Prince Arjuna and the Sri Krishna, who was Arjuna's charioteer, friend, and counsel. It occupies chapter 23 to 40 of book 6 of the Mahabharata. According to a Hindu legend, sage Bhishma narrated it while the elephant-headed deity Ganesh transcribed it after breaking one of his tusks to use it as a quill. Let's now read or hear the Sanskrit slok of chapter 1 verse 10.
Aparyaptam tadasmakam balam bhishma bhirakshitam paryaptam tvidame balam Bhima bhirakshitam.
The English translation of the Sanskrit slok goes like this. The strength of our army is unlimited, and we are very much safely guarded by Bhishma, while the strength of the Pandava army, carefully marshaled by Bhima, is limited. The word aparyaptam can be translated as insufficient or unlimited. In this context, it is more likely that it means insufficient. The Kaurava army, led by none other than Bhishma, the supreme commander of the Kaurava forces. He is considered to be the most powerful army in the world. However, Duryodhana believes that the Pandava army led by Bhima is still stronger. This is because Bhima is a fierce warrior and is known for his strength and power. The verse also teaches us the importance of having a very strong leader. Bhishma is a great warrior, but he is also very wise and experienced leader. He knows how to marshal his forces and how to achieve victory. Bhima, on the other hand, is a very powerful warrior though, but he is not as experienced or as wise as Bhishma. This is why Duryodhana believes that the Pandava army is still weaker, even though they have Bhima on their side. Ultimately, the outcome of the war will depend on the strength of Dharma. If the Pandavas fight for Dharma, they will be victorious, no matter how weak they seem. However, if they fight for Adharma, they will be defeated, no matter how strong they seem. The commander-in-chief of the Kaurava army was Bhishma, and he was the supreme commander of the Kaurava forces during the Kurukshetra war. Apart from being an exceptional warrior, he had an extraordinary boon. He could choose the time of his death. This meant he was practically invincible. Duryodhana felt that under Bhishma's command, their army was undefeatable, whereas the Pandava army was secured by Duryodhana's sworn enemy Bhima. Hence, he started comparing his grandfather Bhishma's strength with his cousin Bhima. Vinash Kale Viparit Buddhi is the right proverb that goes and fit into this, which means that when the end draws near, egoistic people indulge in vainglory instead of being humble in evaluating their own situation. This tragic irony of fate is reflected here in Duryodhana's self-grandizing himself in the statement that their army's strength is secured by Bhishma and it is unlimited. However, both Kauravas and Pandavas were Bhishma's grandchildren and as the oldest living member of the Kuru family. He was concerned about their welfare as well. He was compassionate towards the Pandavas but was bound by his ethical commitment towards the throne of the Hastinapur and its subjects. Therefore, half-heartedly he led the Kaurava army against them. The great Bhishma was also very much aware that this is a holy war, and along with all the great warriors of the world, the Supreme Lord Krishna himself was present in the war. Lord Krishna was with the Pandavas, which means the Dharma was on their side, and no power in the entire universe could make the side of Adharma wins. He had vowed to protect the kingdom of Hastinapur and its subjects and to fulfill all his responsibility towards the then Bhishma led by the Kaurava army, even though he was aware of their wrongdoings. The decision of Bhishma accentuates his strength of character and enigmatic personality. Thank you all for listening to this chapter 1 verse 10. And if you like this video, please do like, comment and subscribe. Till we see again, thank you and goodbye.